Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a Truder. Welcome back to Troy, a Total War Saga, which is currently going through a bit of a major reimagining, which I've managed to get my hands on just a little bit early. So, okay, history lesson. Some time ago, they announced Troy, a Total War Saga, and I went, oh my flipping goodness, that's Iliad Total War, I am so here for all of this. But then they said no, it's not Iliad Total War. What we're going to be doing is the truth behind the myth. So we're going to take the Iliad, but we're going to rationalise it a bit and try and, make a bit more of a Bronze Age Total War. So say, what are sirens? They're not monsters out in the sea that lure sailors to their death. Instead, they're really hot women that show up on the battlefield in really skimpy clothing and go, "You-hoo, over here, boys." To which the logical question would be, okay, wait, did that happen in the Bronze Age? To which the answer is, no, of course not, that's cocking ludicrous. So, the historical fans were dealing with all this stuff that wasn't even remotely grounded in history, and the fantasy and mythology fans were left without the big, fun, dumb monsters. Time has passed, and I think Creative Assembly have realised that's precisely the issue. Because now we've got a handful of campaigns. Truth behind the myth, which is where we started, but we've also got historical mode, if you want, Bronze Age Total War. No superhumans, no monsters, no anything, just make it as realistic as possible. Great, if that's your thing, that's fantastic, but no. Obviously, we're coming over here to mythology, where all the banana stuff happens, alright? We got monsters, we've got gods getting actively involved on the battlefield. This is what I wanted out of Troy in the first place, and it's finally cocking here. Also new since the last time I featured Troy on the channel, couple of new heroes on the Greek side. We got Diomedes and Ajax. So, screw it, I'll be playing as Ajax rather than Diomedes because he appears to be wearing a belt with a smiley face on it, and I approve of that, damn it. So, naturally, Ajax is on the Greek side, as he bloody well should be. So we're starting over here in Greece. Salamis, to be precise, an island perhaps most famous for the famous naval battle during the Persian Wars. So, we're going to be starting over here, and yes indeed, we got a couple of islands to mop up to start off with, because obviously, now we're in myth mode, and there's monsters and stuff, we're gonna be wanting to get ourselves some monsters, so there we go. Look at that, right there. These days, harpies are actually bloody harpies, absolutely spectacular. So we're gonna be wanting to go and get some of them, because they were badasses before they could fly. You start off with Salamis and Megara over here, and you can recruit giants in your starting region, meaning you actually get to start with a unit of giant spearmen in your army. However, if we just go over and say hello to these stupid dumb rebels... So, despite such changes as harpies actually being flying monsters, and centaurs actually having horse bodies, and this being a mythic universe, so mythic that in the background over there, yeah, there's giant skeletons as big as mountains. If we just go over to the giants over here, put them next to Ajax, you wouldn't actually know they were giants. I feel like we should be going for at least 20 feet tall for a giant. The giants need to be bigger. One thing I will give Troy though, it is possibly one of the best games in the entire Total War franchise in terms of battle map generation. Alright, just the day-to-day maps you fight on, there are choke points, there are cliffs, there are interesting areas where you can, put ranged troops and try and hold out and diddly-diddly-dee. The battle maps were absolutely excellent, so I'm going to try and sneak some of my javelins up onto the high ground right now. Then, I'll just move these guys into this little breach to get visibility of the enemy, and we should start absolutely slaughtering them. Here we go, javelins moving into position, and with the height advantage and some young spears right here, oh, these guys aren't going to be having a fun time because you don't have shields, you stupid bastards. As for Ajax, he can probably just go forward, start doing a bit of damage to anyone he flippin' well chooses. How about, mate, you toss a massive ass rock at somebody? That's a thing you can do, apparently. So, alright, just pick up big ass rock. Ajax was, famously dumb amounts of strong. So there we go, that just did some good damage to you. And also some green wibbly stuff. Not 100% sure why, but that happened, yes. Obviously, we're going to be needing a few more troops than what we've got, and naturally, if giants are available, I'm taking bloody giants. Even if, they're not giant enough. Seriously, CA, please, I'm begging you. Giants, bigger. Just a little bit bigger. Maybe double the size. That'd be fine. Though it's not just mythological units, of course. The gods are a bit more present. Now, this is appropriate to the Iliad because in the Iliad, there's a bit of the book called the Theomachy, which is basically where the gods come down and beat the hell out of each other, sometimes kind of directly, sometimes and more commonly through proxies, where they like empower humans to attack each other and indeed to attack the gods themselves. Most famously, Diomedes goes on a cocking god murder spree and attempts to murder multiple gods despite being told, hey, please stop trying to murder gods, it's gonna end badly for you. Now, you'd think that would end badly for him. No, he got to retire to Italy. Huge amounts of hubris, no nemesis. So now, if you back a god, they're not just giving you tiny passive benefits. No. Some of them are now getting really involved. And I'm rather interested in Zeus, because Zeus not only still gives you a bit of passive benefit in the form of, javelin unit. You may notice over on the right there, if we get Zeus to like us, and then we pray to him, then all of a sudden, oh my, I gain Zeus's Thunderbolt. And that's not a metaphor, alright? That's not a cutesy name for people being fast, like a Thunderbolt. It's a literal cooking Thunderbolt. So, yeah, we're going to be investing some food into getting Zeus on sides. Can't help but notice some rebels are heading in this direction. What a bunch of dicks. And on top of that, yes, the rebel islands, they've got harpies on them. Let's cocking go. Here we go. We've made it to Aegina, but this place has got its own garrison and someone's shown up to take me on. So I'm going to be outnumbered. How am I going to possibly deal with being outnumbered? Oh my, look, I can make Zeus strike my enemies down with cocking lightning. Here we go, perfect. That idiot's over there. But we got reinforcements coming in from the beach over here between the giant skeleton with the sword in its head and the other giant skeleton that doesn't have a sword in its head. There's a lot of giant skeletons these days. Just to reaffirm, in case you missed it, Mythos. Oh yeah, I feel like my giant skirmishers are doing a pretty good job basically chasing off everything, as it turns out. So, okay, that's the entire reinforcement army taken care of already. Now, just out of interest, am I allowed to just, cast lightning literally anywhere? Because it kind of feels like there's no limit. It's, Zeus is king of the sky. He doesn't really need to be nearby to me to use this ability. And also, are they going to try and dodge? Let's cocking find out. So, alright, here we go. One, and... okay, you know what? I think I rather enjoyed that. That was good. Alright, bit of a light tab, but apparently it's good against armor. So, yeah, against heavily armored units, once we're engaged in combat, we could just drop that in. And I feel like that also kind of glanced them. Like, I was more used to Warhammer casting, where there's like a 5-second warm-up. As that's pretty much instantaneous, yeah, we can actually be using that right on the center of units. They're not going to have time to get out of the way. Here we go, number 2, this time right in the middle of them. Alright, right in the middle, so about here. So in just one, there it comes, and boom! It sends them flying, does some good damage to those spearmen. We're definitely starting to wear them down a little bit. Now it's you to get in over here and absolutely smash them. Oh yeah, my giants are kind of just melting everything. I kind of don't need the blessing of Zeus or like, the holy lightning bolt or anything. I feel like my giants are just able to kill literally everything. So let's just turn their attention over to this lovely full strength unit of spearmen. So their morale's collapsing, as is their health. Yep, they've decided they don't want to be around anymore. And in just a second, we'll be dropping... excuse me, why aren't you getting... okay, never mind, we already won. Okay, so basically, tall lands with javelins are significantly more powerful than Zeus. Don't need Zeus on side, but to be honest, I've got a spare lightning bolt. Okay, well, on the way out, why not? So, here we go. Here we go. Just one more. See if Zeus is going to say hi. I didn't see him on that occasion, but he might have been up there, hiding in a cloud like Mufasa. Aha, here we go. Things are getting a bit on the weird side, because it's not just, random units and the gods and whatever. There's also way more events and quest chains and whatnot that are a bit weird. So, okay, I need to go and kill somebody, because apparently there's a bit of necromancy or something going on. And on top of that, then we get me, the Spear Masters of Elysium. So basically, I think why I'm going is not to stop this transgression, but because I think it sounds awesome, and I want them in my army instead. And I will get to that in a second. I'm just a bit busy recruiting harpies first, because I kinda want some damn harpies. Ah, but here's interesting. It would appear harpies have been completely reimagined. They've not just grown wings and suddenly become a bit mythical, they're a completely different unit. Also, there was just a giant sea monster in the background there. So we got ourselves some lovely, lovely harpies round over here, just with their, oh, look at their little chicken feet, that's adorable. Though I imagine they do hurt. So, okay, don't bother trying to shoot them down, they've got resistance to that. Where they're vulnerable is their melee defense is appalling. So just get them in combat, then swarm them, they'll melt. You see, they may have plenty of troops, but to be honest, most of it's trash. So if I just send in Ajax and a couple of, you know, strong, good quality Salamis Marines, these guys should melt. Especially when backed up by plenty of beautiful, beautiful javelins. So, alright, you guys are over there as well. There's their leader. We can get him straight away. So, if we can just get some javelins on him, he'll collapse. In come the harpies. So, yeah, these guys are going to hurt. But they won't be able to last very long. Also, if you guys got a shot. Move around the corner. Come on, let's take him out, please. Let's take him out. I want that guy nice and dead. Okay, we got a bit bogged down on the right. The giants have struggled to find targets in this ridiculous melee. But, on the other hand, on the left, Ajax and his Salamis Marines have pretty much just cleaned the entire field by themselves. So, I think we're okay, actually, yes. Also, I kind of forgot I had the power of Zeus in my back pocket. That would have made life easier, yes. Alright, this one's going to take a bit of time to recover from, but that's fine because harpies. They get in, they tear stuff apart, they are mighty. And if we just head south and mop up the last of these bloody traitors, we can have even more. Okay, few turns later, I've gone and just refounded Melos over here. So we've now got this entire province, lovely. And you may notice, of course, I've set it up to produce nothing but a giant pile of harpies. Because, yes, unique units and mythical units in this game, they work based on a unit cap system. So the more buildings you've got, the more harpies you can recruit. Which is bloody nice for Ajax, because yes, I've also upgraded my giant building back in Megara, so now I have got giants, giant skirmishers, giant bowmen, giants with clubs, giants with spears, and a giant pile of flying monster women. So, okay, life is good. I feel like at this point, we're probably ready to start taking on, you know, the mythical monsters down below. You know, Chained Shade Man. I think he was somewhere over here, wasn't he? Yes, hello over there. You appear to only have 7 units. Oh, I'm so cocking sorry. Okay, I get it. It's mythical. You might want to tone down the number of skeletons, CA. It might be a bit... Oh, there's even cocking more over there. Alright, front line of basic lads here, okay? Basic spearmen, nothing too dramatic. Giant pile of giants, ready to just barrel down the hill and roll up the flank, together with giant archers, giant skirmishers. These guys hit cocking hard, right? The javelins in particular, oh my. And 5 harpy units ready to just sweep in. They can also be really good scouts, because of course, yeah, with this many mountains and whatever, line of sight, fog of war, that's a big deal. So, alright, guys, you just line up, get ready for all this nonsense. And, oh, they're sending skirmishers up ahead. Okay, well... You're gonna regret that, by the way. So, okay, guys, just take these bastards apart. So, you guys are about to get completely cocking. Oh, they're just desperately running. Okay, get over these guys. There are hunters. So, at this point, hunters, guys, I'm gonna be honest, it's not gonna go well for you. Apparently, we basically already won. So, they're just tearing them apart. No trouble whatsoever. They're getting loads of bonus damage. Flanks exposed. Yes, by the giant number of creatures who don't really give a damn about flanks. That's true. May as well just charge forward. You keep them busy. You just head over here. My front line's not really bothering. You guys are taking some damage. So, honestly, let's just get you flying away and out of there, to be honest. So, okay. I left the harpies in too long, but that's fine. They'll recover. No trouble whatsoever. Here we go. Now some of their skirmishers are a bit more isolated. So let's just go after them, because they may be fast on horseback, but oh, I've actually got a counter to cocking horse archers on this occasion. Spectacular. Oh yeah, you brought horses. Good luck with that. I brought cocking monster women. And there we go, they collapse. So, alright. We've learned a valuable lesson there. I did leave them alone way too long. They need to be, yeah, just circling around the outside, looking for opportunities. Okay, but I've got a good chance to redeem myself because, gonna be honest, I kinda just attacked the wrong mythological army. Okay, that was an army related to another mythological creature. This is the one I was supposed to be attacking. Okay, should have guessed, because there was talk of shades, and this guy's got the shades. Okay, we have found the necromancer, and this time we know what to do. These are wretched shades. They will never break, so okay, they will fight to the last. They're kind of like, you know, undead units in Warhammer. And on top of that, they've got revel in death. So if the total number of kills in the fight reaches a certain level, they're gonna get a lot stronger. And as for the archers, they've got arrows of Phobos, so okay, lower morale and melee attack. Not bad, actually. Arrows that can lower morale, that's really powerful. Okay, I kind of want these guys on my side. Right, get the front line moving in. I want to engage their infantry as fast as possible so that, yes, my harpies can pick apart these bastards at the side. Here we go, we've got them engaged, so now my harpies can get round the back and just nail these marksmen of Elysium. My lovely, lovely lads are just going in and tearing them apart. My javelins are so strong these days. You guys just move further around the side. They're trying to move around. Okay, now this has gone much better, yes. Also, what are you guys doing? You're just taking on wretched shades. Okay, no trouble whatsoever. How are the harpies doing against these lads? Because, yes, at this point it is harpies versus ghosts. This is what I wanted out of Iliad Total War. You've got it right, Creative Assembly. Took you a few attempts, but we got there. Oh yeah, here they come. Birds right up the back of them ghosts. They may be kind of spearmen. I don't care. Nice little rear attack, and they are collapsing. And how about we just get rid of some basic island skirmishers? Because I'm gonna be honest, lads, in this terrifying new monster world we live in, I don't think lads with pointy sticks are really doing the job anymore. Instead, oh my, we've got some units we can add in, including Spearmasters of Elysium. So they've got Pact of Punishment. They can basically suicide after 100 seconds, but for that 100 seconds, oh my, they hit bloody hard. Other than that, same as what we've seen, Unbreakable. So okay, very good at holding the line, yes. And okay, the other lads I found, they apparently had a griffin with them, so that's nice. Causes fear, very good at flanking, so get round the back, and again, missile resist. Gotcha. While flying, plenty of armor, missile resistance. Well, obviously we're having you, yes. So, with a mighty army of giants, harpies, ghosts, and griffins now in play, I'd say it's time we look for something even bigger, because yes, this all leads to one thing. Monster selection, an epic expedition. So you can't have all the king monsters in the world. Ultimately, you can only have one mega monster. The ultimate griffin, the ultimate hydra, or Cerberus himself. So obviously Cerberus because he's a giant puppy. So, Ajax himself can't go. He needs to send somebody off to do it. So, alright, we got Teucer right here. Nice archer trickster. And it would appear that, yes, okay. We're basically building a brand new army specifically for this purpose. Well, honestly, I'm swimming in food right now. Salamis Marines are really, really damn nice too. So, alright. Maybe one less, and then give them some island skirmishers, then toss in some harpies. So, honestly, oh, I'm maybe out of... Okay, I'm possibly out of money, or maybe out of... Oh, okay, available units, yes, that too. Okay, just the one, but more Salamis Marines. That's a solid army though. Okay, that's unacceptable. I need to rearrange that now so that, like, you know, they're all in the right order. Otherwise, that's going to bug me. And yes, at this point, they're just off doing their own thing, trying to find hell, actually. So, yeah, they'll just be checking in, sending me the odd letter saying, hey, there's a giant dog. Was this what we were expecting? Yes, that was the whole point, actually. And while they're having fun doing that, well, the game says conquer Athens. Yes, I'll go and conquer Athens. Start to the south, work our way up. That's got to be worth a good bit of money. Okay, so my hunting party on the way to catch Cerberus so I can make him fight the Trojans, which, just to be clear, is not a thing that happened in the Iliad. At this point, we've kind of, really swung the other way from, okay, let's make things sensible and Bronze Age and ignore the fun stuff in the Iliad. They've gone full on the other way, and now wacky stuff that doesn't even happen in the myths is happening in the game. Yes, we've stumbled across the Eleusinian holy grounds, so alright. Apparently, the hunt for the Hound of Hell is going to be starting here. But what are we going to do with these priests? So I can tell my followers to join the mysteries, but they might lose their taste for bloody strife. Interesting. Or alternatively, train with them. Dangerous, but worth it. Sacrifice. So hopefully they'll at least let you eat your own offering, even if they don't let you take part, because yes, you're not actually members or anything. And alternatively, recruit. So more people. Okay, how about a bit of training to get my men up to snuff? We'll do some training. Okay, so increases fatigue to all units in the hero's army. They've gained experience, but they've lost a tiny amount of health. Okay, well, at the bare minimum, they are going to be a bit stronger, so just, heal them up later if we can. Okay, my hunting expedition has come across a massive-ass cave. Alright, and apparently humans and giants are having a fight. It's kind of difficult to tell them apart, because the giants are only 2 feet taller than the humans, but you know what, we'll figure it out. So, reveal myself to the survivors, and just handle whoever's left. So okay, just walk in, murder the humans and the giants. Don't know who the humans are, but okay, just murder everybody. Got it. Stay out the way, and then maybe, aha, that'll get over the fatigue I picked up in the last event. Alternatively, be a massive-ass coward, and then, yeah, we don't get experience, but we might get better weapons and armor. Alternatively, okay, there would be one thing I could do if I joined the mysteries in the last event, but I didn't, so okay, we've got a little choose-your-own-adventure novel here. This is lovely. I'm going to stay out of sight and take the stuff. Alright, armor, weapons, that's gotta be good. Oh, now that's not bad. Bonus armor, a lot of it too. Bonus melee damage and bonus missile damage. Good, 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 good. Okay, time for a real test here. Athens appears to be unguarded, but it has a pretty good garrison. Let's get over there and test our flying unit's strength, because, oh, we could just go straight in. Alright, they've got some good heavy sword skirmishers, but me, I've been prayed to Zeus. I've got lightning, I've got griffins, I've got ghost people, I've got sort of giants. I think we got this. Looks to me like as we've got no siege equipment, and thus my giants have to do the smashing, this would be the best approach, because that wall's going to be cocking useless. So, okay, most of you, over here, please. But obviously, we're going to have a special flying team who are just going straight in. And their towers are going to try and take me down, but what are they going to do? Alright, my units have got really, really good missile resist, so they kind of just don't care. Okay, so you guys just land and start taking this right now. Get over here. Okay, I'm not 100% sure why my forces aren't taking this victory point that I blatantly control, but whatever. And just keep taking out the big heavy lads. And, oh, yes, ladders. I'd forgotten that was the thing in this game. In fact, every Total War game for some time, actually, people can just pull ladders out of their arse. Okay, the giants have brought one single unit down. They're starting to feel fear because they're not... Oh, hang on. Say this, they're currently... Oh, that's a blessing of Athena. Right, they've gone all Athena-y on me. Well, that's fine. They're also kind of clustering together. And here we go. Another good zap from Zeus there. Okay, everybody begin. Massive, giant, and also Ajax charge. As soon as these guys recover in a second, we'll use their ability to heal them up. So you guys now just back off for a second. And as soon as they're in place, I will send in flying team to support. Here we go. Giants are charging in. How are the other giants doing, by the way? You guys are now ready to do Children of Gaia. Beautiful bit of healing right there. So you guys just heal up. Lovely. Looks like the giants are now starting to... Yep, the giants are now starting to just pile on in. So in which case, flying squad, get in over there and assist as best you can. Bring them round back. where we can isolate these heavy sword skirmishers. Because if we can just get them down and out of the way, that is going to be lovely. So in comes cocking. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's ghosts, it's birds, it's everything. But we are pushing them back. And it looks to me like, there we go, everybody dies. Athens is mine. Okay, so we found a big terrifying lake that might be where the underworld is, like, you know, far side of it or something. Now, unfortunately, yes, because I've been making slightly cowardly decisions, I don't actually have a choice here. Because going to the temple, that would mean I'd need to be friends with the giants. So, presumably, revealing myself to them in the last battle. Meanwhile, I haven't joined the cult, so I don't know how to operate the altar. So we're just gonna be doing a bit of wandering. Which has got me some experience, but I am now cursed by shades. Melee attack down, morale down. Okay, that's less good, yes. Oh, but on the plus side, we ran into Tiresias, the blind seer. Okay, we're just having a lovely little whistle-stop tour of mythology right now. Though, hang on. Was Tiresias supposed to be alive at this point? John, screw it. We're going to try and recruit Cerberus into an army. It doesn't matter. Okay, we're off to the island at the centre of the world, which is not really in line with Greek thinking, because the Greeks knew where the centre of the world was. It was Delphi, the Omphalos, literally the navel of the world was at Delphi. They believe the entire universe turned around the priestess of Apollo there. So, okay, kinda wrong there, Tiresias. Need to get your eyes checked, or rather you don't, because you're already blind, so it's fine. So, okay, we've made it to an island that's also the centre of the world, somehow, and run into Circe. So that's nice. So I do not possess a magic special flower that I might have been able to get previously in the adventure. And also, I do not have a pure heart, so unfortunately I'm about to be manipulated by a sexy, sexy witch, but honestly, what's the worst that can happen? Well, I could just leave her some men, and they'll have a nice time, and she'll give me something, but I'll be lacking troops going forward. Or, we can have a lovely, lovely night with the Naiads, but okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave somebody behind. And we've lost the two weakest units. But we've gained sirens, so okay, this is fine. I've probably just made a good trade there. Yes, I've lost one skirmisher and the Furies, but I've gained sirens, who are now flyers again. They're not just sexy women who go yoo-hoo. Instead, they have got, oh, missile damage 32 with range 150 and 18 ammunition. While flying, they can just, yeah, skirt around and do a lot of damage. Meanwhile, back in the normal universe, I've been working on keeping Zeus on side, and I've got him up to max level, meaning, at this point, I get a Minotaur, and it's not just a bloke wearing some leather, it's a real Minotaur. So, I've been told by Circe, just go west and keep going there until we reach Hell, which, given if you consider where we are, if we kept going west, we'd hit America, is, well, what can you do, eh? So, anyway, we've reached Hell, and unfortunately, yes, there's a ghost, and now I need to decide who's being, well, possibly sacrificed, I'm not sure. So, okay, the hero will be lost in the underworld forever, not before one final feat of heroism. If the giants were here, could have just, you know, told them they were going to actually stay, but we never recruited giants. Or, if I joined the cult, then I could have resolved the mystery. So, okay, unfortunately, I don't think my hero's coming back from this one. But, because he's not coming back, he's going out with glory. So, melee damage, unbreakable, missile damage up, battle speed up, okay. So, my hero is going to be a beast at this point, but he's not coming back afterwards. Oh, but here's something I wasn't expecting. Ajax does get to go. Okay, so, alright, we can do this. Alright, we just need to get this done. Ajax, your army's looking pretty good to me. We're going. Let's flip and make this happen.
Your quest has brought you to the very gates of the underworld, gaining an audience with Hades himself. The path is clear to face the mighty Cerberus in battle, like Heracles before you, and gain its Hadean aid in the mortal realm.
Sorry, did you just say Hadean? Because I'm not accepting that's a word, no. Alright, just let's form up a massive battle line that actually makes sense here. There's the Sirens, by the way. These days kind of like duck goose women or something, who are apparently very good at skirmishing. So, okay, I've rationalized everything. We have got frontline team, kill team, range team, and flying team. Looks like Cerberus is sort of responding to our existence. Wretched shades. Okay. He started to move out. We had a moment to chill out. These are basic wretched. Okay. Nothing too major. Spear and shield. But they are going to, yes, never break. We're going to have to kill them to the last man. As soon as these guys engage, I'm just sending in the giant hit squad to just basically start trying to mop up. And one of you just get over there, rest of you over here, if you'd be so kind. And then, yes, range team, who are team 3, I want you over here and just start laying down the fire. So, okay, my front line is holding pretty well for the time being. Giant killing mega team is looking fine too. You guys now just turn around and start firing on shades in the back. Because these here, these are my giants. So these should just, oh yeah, look at that. They're going to start melting them in no time whatsoever. And as for kill team, start running up the line. Here we go. You guys turn your attention over to here. So spears, bows, all the rest of it. And these guys are going to not be here too much longer. Nobody likes being shot by a giant. So in just a second, oh yeah, they're going down very fast actually. This is going pretty well. Why is flying team not involved? Okay, send in flying team. Alright, they can do good work. So you guys are going over there to help out these Salamis Marines. Just get over there, start doing some lovely work. So they're just going to swarm on that side over here. You guys turn your attention to there, please. And hero team, honestly, I think we've got this. Unless, of course, Cerberus has got more troops in his back pocket, which he might do. Also, I once again forgot that I have the blessing of Zeus. Because Zeus can just, you know, zap people from... Oh, wow, that did a lot of cocking damage, actually. Right, time to deal with... Uh-oh, Cerberus had more troops I wasn't expecting. Okay, guys, just hold position. What's he got there? Just a bunch of spearmasters. Okay, nothing too dramatic. He had a handful of extra troops. Nothing to worry about, alright? We got plenty of stuff here. We're fine. Okay, these guys appear to be holding still. Just lay down some lightning right there, nice and fast. Please, 2 for the price of 1. Love it. Cerberus has got 15,000 hit points. Okay, range team. I'd like all firepower concentrated on Cerberus, please. Every single one of you on Cerberus. Let's just lay down the fire on him, because I've got a lot of heavy hitters here. And honestly, I feel like... Oh, he's already lost 2,000. He's doing wibbly face, and I don't know what it means. Okay, you guys get over here. There's a small... Oh, giant shade. Oh, la-di-da. Okay, giant kill team. Go and take care of him. Somebody just move forward. Keep him busy. There's more giant shades around the back, actually. And my units are now being slightly routed. Salamis Marines are actually in trouble. This is A-okay. Everything's fine. Flying team, gonna be needing you guys in on this, actually. Let's take out the giants who are now suddenly flanking me. I should better take out these giants. No trouble. You guys just get forward. I need to take out the archers, but that's fine. We'll use Zeus Lightning to help just deal with all of that good stuff. Unfortunately, yes, Cerberus has been sort of getting on top of my ranged assets, which is precisely where I didn't want him to be. Okay, you guys get back up in the sky. Let's actually get you over to the archers. That would be more appropriate. You guys get over there. You guys lay down the fire on Cerberus. Just whatever you can to lay down that fire. Alright, how are the giants doing? Okay, you've taken out those giants, number 1. You guys get over here. You guys just keep this lot busy for the time being. 18 seconds till more lightning. Okay, this is getting a tiny bit dicey at the end. Those are basic spearmen. This is not what they should be used for, but it is what it is. Okay, what else do we have by any chance? Okay, everyone who's recovered, get back in. Giant shades are over there. You just keep them busy. You shoot the giants in the back. Cerberus is taking a lot of damage right now because my giants have finally managed to get free, and they are just laying down dumb amounts of fire. Just look at that. His health is crazy low right now. Good, 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 good. That's a good spot for these guys. These are the Spearmasters. Take them out. Boom. Nice bit of damage there. Spearmen are doing their job as best they can. You guys get round the back. Looks like we got a giant amount of assets not doing anything right now. Spearmen have been taken care of. You hit these wretched shades, and I think Cerberus died and I didn't notice because the giants are just really damn good at their jobs. Meaning at the end of the day, Cerberus goes down, but don't worry, he was like, you know, already dead or something. So he's not really dead. In fact, he's about to become significantly more alive. Also, I hate to point this out, game, but wasn't Teucer supposed to, die? Like, wasn't that the deal? He became stronger, but he was about to... Okay, apparently we just snuck out with Teucer, so, I mean, that's nice. Kinda thought he was dying, but he wasn't. And if I build the offering pit, and that's a lot of gold to be honest, then 1, I get myself some extra souls, and 2, Cerberus at that point can start actually bringing some lovely shades out into play. And that is, yeah, good stuff. Basic wretches, marksmen of Elysium, those guys interesting. Alright, arrow shafts that actually cause drops of morale, that's pretty good. Then Spearmasters and giant shades. So basically giants, but with all the benefits of being dead. Rather nice. Oh my goodness, who's a good boy? Right, so. What can you do, buddy? You can summon wretched shades, so... Okay, they're basic units, but honestly, they're not terrible. You can do that twice. Very, very nice indeed. You can do a massive Howl of the Underworld, so yet reduction in morale. Very useful for just causing a break at the right moment. And... oh, now this is rather interesting. He could just cause a flaming pillar of death. Now that's the one, yes! Okay, here we go. They're coming in, but I'm sending in Cerberus first, and he's going in for a nice little... oh, yeah, nice little nibble. They're not keen on fighting, you know, the Hound of the Underworld. Honestly, I'm impressed these lads are still here at all. I really would have thought by now they'd just have thought, you know what? Maybe no. Maybe today we just naff off home, and there we go. They figured it out. So. Next up, you guys seem to be holding kinda still. How about one lovely... yes. Here we go. No, they sort of got out of the way. Boo. What a bunch of dicks. Meanwhile, we've also got... summoning shades, so he can just generate some nice units. There's some units. Well, that's going to screw up your flipping range, isn't it? Lovely. Meanwhile, what's going on over... oh, there's some reinforcements over there. I kind of don't care. It's fine. Yes, and because he's here, new after-battle event, the Cold Judgment. Kill them all, let Hades sort them out. There's some souls for the old treasury. Brand new currency, meaning, yes, we can start recruiting new, exciting, sexy stuff. Love it. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That there is the current state of Troy, a Total War Saga, and it feels like a completely different game from the one I played originally many months ago, and I mean that in a good way. Because that game was fine, but you just couldn't help but feel that it wasn't historical enough to be a Bronze Age Total War, and it wasn't, you know, wacky monstrous enough to be a mythology Total War. And now you can have it either way. Now, I can't speak to what's going on with the, historical mode. Haven't played it yet, but I just want dumb monster mash mode, and this is dumb monster mash mode. Let's just have the giants be twice as big, and we're there alright. But honestly, yes, in its current form, with all the mythic nonsense, this is a big step up here. And given sagas have always been about testing grounds for future ideas, oh, one day just give us mythology Total War. That'd be brilliant. Let's have that, alright? Let's have that, and also let's have slightly larger giants. So, give me that. We will be absolutely flipping sorted, so we do live in hope. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been many a true nerd, and this has been Troy at Total War Saga. Thank you very much, and goodbye. This guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much.
Oh my god.
In fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear.